We back. Ja. Los reyes del perreo. Nosotros somos el dúo sobrenatural. La A y la F, tú sabes.
Entra al cuarto. Dale. Súbele el volumen al radio. Que nadie se entere de lo que vamos a hacer.
Bienvenidos, mi gente. It's your girl, Nikki Lopez, here on CafeConSexo, live at Galaei. This is the only, from what I know, coffee and sex morning show on the YouTube channel right now. And if you find another one, let me know, and then I'll retract my statement. It's been a while. We started this out a couple months ago. We did our first episode, and I was like, we're going to do it every week. And then life got in the way. You know, that stuff happens all the time. But we're at it again. It's a new year. It's 2014. We're going to try to post episodes up at least every 2 weeks. We're going to give ourselves some leeway. We're going to do it at least every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, Friday morning, grab your cup of coffee. We'll have a little time for CafeConSexo. All right? So follow us on Twitter at CafeConSexo. Like us on Facebook at CafeConSexo. So today's episode, I have these lovely, beautiful people right next to me who are going to introduce themselves, talk a little bit about who they are, what they do at Galaei, or elsewhere. All right? So you know me. I'm Nikki Lopez. I'm your host. I'm one of the youth coordinators here at Galaei. And we'll go this way.
So I'm Naima Sanchez. I am the co-coordinator of the Trans Health Information Project, and I'm an HIV tester with Galaei.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
My name is Sergio, a.k.a. Simo, and I'm an HIV tester and counselor here at Galaei.
I'm Miana Brooks, and I'm a freelance makeup artist and frequent volunteer of Galaei.
And Miana definitely is one of our Galaei family members here.
See.
You can always find her around. So thank y'all for joining us today.
Mm-hmm.
So for today's show, it's the wintertime. United States was hit with the polar vortex. You good? You dropped your coffee there.
No.
Kind of almost a little hot. The United States was hit with the polar vortex. It was cold.
Fucking cold.
Freezing.
So cold. And one of the things that came up a lot is how to stay warm and things that you could do to stay warm. And what was frequenting the airways for a while was sex. What happens to sex in the wintertime?
Mm-hmm.
You know, people have an idea that people tend to have more sex during the winter because they want to stay warm, or they're like locked up in their house and there's nothing else to do. So that's why you see like all the babies being born in October.
Yes.
Right? I do notice there are a lot of Libras.
Act like y'all know.
I'm a Libra.
There are a lot of Libras. There are a lot of Libras.
Wait. I'm a Scorpio. Well,
that
that speaks for that speaks for itself.
That's also, wintertime, January, February. I could see it, February, right? You just stick your tongue out. Anyways. But what folks may not realize is a lot of folks tend not to have sex during the winter, which was really surprising to me because I thought the same thing. Like, yeah, everybody's holed up. They have cabin fever. Just got to let loose and let it go. But according to this article that I printed out from Men's Health magazine, it's been in a lot of other magazines as well, was having your hottest sex ever this weekend. And the different problems that come up. So they narrowed it down to 3 different problems, okay? The first problem that they came up was the hibernation instinct, all right? And they say here that technically our bodies are biologically programmed to lose sex drive in the winter. Did this happen to y'all? Y'all lose sex
No,
drive in the winter? No?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm
Nope.
not having sex
Full steam ahead.
this whole winter. It's just too cold for me. I just want to get in the house and get in the bed.
Yeah, I mean,
with my pillows.
Yeah.
So you're having sex with your pillows?
Well,
Hey.
I'm not having sex at all.
We don't yuck anybody's yum here. That's for sure.
Now, don't get me wrong. I say I have sex full steam ahead. I have sex. It does slow down in the wintertime. Like in the wintertime, I do not be ready to get out them damn sheets, break a sweat, trying to slay somebody, okay? I just be chilling underneath my sheets. Maybe later on.
So maybe the sex is a little milder during the winter?
When the sun comes out, it's better.
Okay.
When it gets... It's just too cool.
I don't know, because I feel like in the winter, I have more tolerance for more sex. In the summer is where it dies down for me, because it's too fucking hot to be hot. Like, I don't got time to roll around in the hay with nobody.
No, I agree with you because
I mean, I'm more prone to do it like
What?
in public
No.
during the summer.
I'm sorry, but sex in the summertime is sexy.
I
No,
love sweaty.
no.
Sweaty
No,
sex is
I'm
good
saying it
sex.
dies down for me because of the fact that I'm usually in between.
Well, actually,
partners.
she hibernates in the summertime
There you go.
and parties during the winter.
She got the opposite happening.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, this past summer, I don't think I didn't not have sex, but wintertime is also like usually right before my birthday. That's when it dies down. But I'm more into it. Like if I can get someone to even come sleep with me, then I'm more into it in the winter.
Oh my gosh!
Then
Wow.
Pull out the
in
black
the summer.
book, people.
Pull out the black book. Okay, I'm ready and willing and able and single. Okay.
Clearly, the show today turned into a dating website, so y'all can find our information. No, so one of the things that the article said was our hibernation instinct. So technically, our bodies, not even mentioned it earlier, you want to go in and you want to get under those sheets and you want to sleep. Technically, the research studies at the University of Tasmania said that hibernation causes metabolisms to slow and sex drives to wane, and the calorie load to sleep more, okay?
Wow.
So technically, our bodies have evolved over time that when the wintertime comes, we want to hibernate. We want to just sleep. And so, I found it really interesting. I did not know that. And it makes sense. So, I dropped my paper. It's all good. The solution that they came up with is to trick your body. We mentioned summertime here. Is to trick your body into thinking it's still summer by investing in blue light bulbs. I've never seen blue light bulbs. I've seen red light bulbs. Red lit room.
I've seen some blue light. Now they're talking about fluorescent blue light bulbs, not no crazy like club blue.
No, like, yeah.
Oh my god.
So they're talking about more the fluorescent blue light bulbs. I actually have a lighter blue light bulb in my bathroom currently, and I noticed that I tend to like it a lot more than just like the regular light bulbs. Definitely.
Well, I know that it's similar because I know when I had the purple light bulb plugged in, I felt more envy, as you would put it.
I was gonna say, is the light bulb a heat bulb, like what we put in for the reptiles?
Kind
like a
of
heat lamp bulb thing?
No, it's like
Or is it
tricking
just
your body.
any color, like blue color. Like
So
I'm
according
always
to the
gonna eat. Fuck
article, it's just a simple blue light. So it's not a heat light bulb. It's just the filter of the light itself is blue. And basically, I guess what it does here is that it tricks or resets the body's circadian rhythms, which is our rhythms that make us sleep, by into thinking our room is in an icy glow versus like where you're about to go to sleep. It's dark and dim, which what happens. It's dark and dim in your house. It's also hot. You're under the covers. You want to go to sleep. So the icy glow kind of creates this effect that your body resets its rhythms, and then you tend to feel a little more awake.
No, like I was telling you earlier, I know plenty of people that sit directly underneath that blue light because they get really depressed all the time because of the dark.
Yes, seasonal. What is it? Seasonal depression.
Yeah.
That happens a lot to folks. And something else they said is don't try to cheer yourself up with a drink. So if you think
heard that? If you are depressed,
don't
do not
look at
cheer yourself up with liquor.
I'm a recovering alcoholic.
No drinks will make you cheery.
No,
what's
the seasonal depression?
Well, seasonal depression it happens to a lot of folks when like it's wintertime or it's darker outside that folks get, their mood gets affected by seasonal depression. And the alcohol, they say that drinking alcohol affects your body's master clock. And so it disrupts your energy. Those red wines that you want to be drinking by the fireplace, you can drink them, but you're going to fall asleep next to them.
Oh, so that's why I went home last night and passed out.
Basically.
Okay.
Problem number 2.
From downstairs.
Problem number 2. Baby.
Problem number 2. All right, the cold weather. It's a must that the cold weather affects our sex drives.
It does.
They say that for both men and women, lower body temperatures dampen arousal. So if your body is colder, you're not going to be feeling, which is why it makes sense in the summertime, a lot of folks like to have sex because you're just hot and bothered all the time.
Always hot and popping,
And
baby.
with men, most men will notice that when they get cold, their penises will
Shrivel.
shrink.
Yeah.
Mi gente, are you listening?
Are you
When
listening?
you're cold,
Hold up,
your
hold up.
pinga will shrink.
I want y'all men to stop blaming the cold and the water, okay? If you got a small dick, you got a small dick.
Okay, true that. You should love whatever parts of your body.
Love what you got.
I'm a size queen, I admit it.
But it happens. It happens in the
happens.
cold time that it will shrink it. So another thing is a solution for that. Obviously, is an excuse to take someone else's clothes off. So
Ooh.
nothing heats you up faster than someone
Honey.
else's body heat.
Body
So skin to
heat,
skin
amen.
contact, body heat, and
my
also
finger.
skin to skin boosts the
Give my
level of
finger.
oxytocin. The oxytocin. How do you pronounce this? I don't know.
Oxycontin?
Oxycontin is a drug.
Oh.
Oxytocin.
We're gonna get that body
There we
heat.
go.
Woo! For body heat, yes.
Oxytocin. This is immigrant moment number 5 for me. It's all good. So it's a women's feel good hormone. So it acts as an aphrodisiac.
Do
So,
they sell that at the pharmacy?
I don't know if they sell it at the pharmacy,
Because
but
I
I'm
think
sure
I need
with
some.
I think it produces. So problem number 2, cold weather will affect your sex drive and your libido. According to the study, cold weather dulls sexual sensations, lower body temperatures dampen arousal for both men and women, right? It said if your skin is warmer, it's more sensitive. So this goes back to our point that in the summertime,
Yes.
the sex drive is up because your skin is hot.
Hot.
Alright.
Sensitive.
Hot.
And hot. And also notice too,
Hot.
in the cold weather, it is true, most men will notice that when they get cold, their penises will shrink.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Echo.
Sucks to be you.
It happens. It happens.
Ego.
Dito. So, the solution, okay? It's a great excuse to take somebody's clothes off, right? Skin to skin contact, body heat
Skin to skin.
gets the body.
I don't think we all ever need just that reason.
I mean, true. Some people might
take
need.
people's clothes
Some
off.
people might need a little more reason.
Who needs
Oh,
a reason?
yeah.
People-
Like,
And
oh,
apparently-
you're cold.
Apparently.
Let's get naked and cuddle.
I mean, but see, that's the thing though. When I'm cold, I'm like, the last thing I want to do is take off my clothes. But I guess, and having sex.
That's when you wear a dress and you just lift every. Oh, never mind. That's.
Did you see me wearing a dress?
Yeah.
True.
I mean, sometimes I would like put on layers and like get underneath the fleece of it, and sometimes I'll just strip down to my drawers and get underneath the blanket and pull the cover underneath my feet. It has to be underneath your feet. You cannot have that fleece all over the bed shit and be all cute. No, pull that joint underneath your feet, bundle down, and you'll be
So,
chilling.
for folks that don't know, we're gonna do a little Puerto Rican translation 101. Frisa is the sheet. Okay.
The blanket,
It's
comforter.
also known as a
Frisa.
sabana.
Don't feel bad because I'm lost too. I'm Puerto
Yeah,
Rican
I
and
know
I
some
don't
of y'all out there
understand
were
nothing.
like, what is a
Okay.
frisa? Okay? So, don't forget something else. And this is very interesting. It says, don't forget to tell her to keep her socks on. If you're having sex with women, apparently women are 30% more likely to orgasm if they keep their feet warm. I don't know how many of us have had sex with our socks on. I tend to want to take my socks off because then I'm like, I'm butt naked, but I have my socks on.
Yeah, typically I have sex without my socks on, but I love keeping my socks on while I'm having sex.
Wow.
It's just a thing. I just love it. Not that my feet are ugly, because my feet are, they're great. But I like socks. I like to keep my socks on all the time.
Wait a minute.
My
wait,
socks
wait.
is off and they are in your mouth. I should say, my socks are off and my feet are in your mouth. That's what make me climb it. So I guess
I
it's
know.
for
I'm not
certain
sure how
individuals.
I feel about the feet in the mouth thing. It feels like, worms trying to, get between
Not
your
in
toes.
my mouth.
No, I'm saying like my feet in someone else's mouth. I don't know if I can do that.
I know a lot of folks out
But
there
I
that
don't like
have
feet.
feet fetishes and they love
No, but my
sucking
thing,
toes.
I don't know.
I don't like feet
I don't like feet
at
either.
all.
I'm sorry.
Don't put your feet
I
on me
don't yuck anybody's yum
at all.
at
That's
all.
what you're into.
Yeah,
But
the
For
for
whole.
you.
me personally, I might.
For me,
I'm not
get
sure
them
if I believe
dogs
this
away
socks
from me.
thing.
I don't know either. What do y'all think?
Comment below.
Yeah,
Let's
let us know
just-
what you think.
Let us make this a question.
Below.
Comment
Below,
below and let
you're
us
gonna
know what
see
you think.
It's gonna say, right below here, CafeConSexo. Tweet us or write us on Facebook. Should you keep your socks on or you keep your socks off? Okay? All right. Problem number 3 that happens in the wintertime that makes you not want to have sex. Christmas dinner.
Oh, I was just
Christ.
going to say all the fucking food.
Winter weight gain snaps your sex drive. Studies have shown that the more weight you gain, the less sexually adventurous that you want to
I
become.
knew I was going to say that. Like, in the wintertime and during the holidays, I do get my winter weight. It's like 5 or 10 pounds. And it makes me feel less sexy, which means I want to take off my clothes
Wait a minute.
way less.
Wait. I'm stuck on you. 5 and 10 pounds.
I gained 5 or 10 pounds in the wintertime.
Oh, I almost said it. I almost said it.
Yeah.
Mister, please. You was
No,
about as big as my pinky. Shut up.
I think winter weight is sexy. I do not want a toothpick.
We're going to just summarize this. Bones are for dogs. Men like women with meat. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tend to like my women with some meat on their bones as well. So, I don't know. But I guess what they're saying, though, is the amount of junk that we're eating. So, like turkey makes us sleepy. It depends the type of food. Because here it says, to boost your levels of sex and happiness, hormones with a meat feast pizza. So, the more meat that you eat, you'll tend to want to have a little more. And then scientists also found that serotonin is manufactured from protein-rich foods and its release is triggered by carbohydrates. So...
Wait, the more meat? What did they say? Specify what type of meat?
It didn't specify. It's just protein-rich foods. More serotonin is
Protein-rich foods.
Protein-rich.
Wow.
For those who get into that.
They get into
that.
You
know, some of those protein shakes. You want to keep on that.
And scientists from the University of Florence reported that women who drank wine with their meals had higher sex drives and reported stronger orgasm.
You get it?
Wait.
Makes you horny.
I just say alcohol.
Wine makes you horny. It's only red wine.
They just contradicted themselves because they said don't drink, but yet they say drink. What the fuck is it? Excuse me.
I think it's wine, maybe.
Wine.
Red wine
liquor.
versus like liquor, hard liquor. Beer is something that it makes you feel full because of all the yeast in it. It makes you feel full. You want to sleep.
It's weird because in the summertime I find myself drinking white wine, chilled white wine, like dessert wines, and in the wintertime it's more of a red, like cozy, like.
I'm sorry, I'm a Moscato person all year round.
Wine makes me feel sexy. Period.
I don't like cold wine in the wintertime too much.
You can go to her Facebook page and see how sexy she feels.
Oh God.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Yes. If you catch her on the right night, she's very sexy.
Apparently, too, you hear about chocolates being an aphrodisiac sometimes. According to this study done at St. Vincent's University Hospital in Dublin, found that in reality, eating a sugary snack can temporarily lower your testosterone levels, which can snap your sex drive, whether male or female. Both men and women have testosterone levels, and apparently eating sugary snacks will snap it and make it feel...
Really? So like chocolate covered strawberries?
I find myself popping Hershey Kisses. When I'm extreme, like around now, if you go into my desk, you'll see Hershey Kisses on the top of my little desk. Because I'm not getting sex now. Because it's the winter time and his sex drive is down, my sex drive is down, work is extremely hard. Reports is due.
All these factors in the wintertime stresses, Thanksgiving holidays, shopping, all of that. Stress is a big thing. Stress will also affect your libido. I do know this for sure. So watch your stress. Are you doing things that are relieving stress as well? Wintertime sex. Okay, so those were some of the problems that happened, some of the solutions that we came up with. What is, folks, ideal or fantasy? It could be real or it could be fantasy. Sexy time during the winter. What does that look like, folks?
A fantasy? A sexual fantasy?
It could be fantasy or it could be real.
Chacho. I don't know. Maybe having sex in the middle of a snowstorm inside of a giant Suburban. Oh my God, maybe.
A Suburban, like a car?
Yeah, like a big ass Jeep.
Okay, that's
or
nice.
a truck. Or the back of a FedEx truck.
A back of a FedEx.
Yes. You can open up all them gifts and packages back here.
Yeah, because the UPS guy that delivers here, that one, honey, he could have delivered his package and the package.
The FedEx driver that delivers here, honey, could get it.
Him too.
My fantasy for sex in the winter is at a resort or at a nice resort with snow around and you're in your jacuzzi. You ever see the movies where they're having that hot passionate sex in the hot jacuzzi with the bottle of wine and
right next to it?
Yeah, and it's just y'all two and it's just the steam and then you look around and it's all snow.
That would be nice.
Yes,
I think I like that, and also I always used to like the scenes and movies that I would see where they would have like sex by the fireplace and like a cabin and the snow is like outside.
No ma'am.
I'm just scared when I get out that jacuzzi
in a snowstorm.
Piece of hair on my body will be frozen.
I mean, it's gonna, no doubt, it's gonna be cold. But in that moment, we live in our fantasy.
Blast the heat, baby.
What about y'all out there? What are your wintertime fantasies or realities that you have had?
Yes,
go ahead and tweet
below.
us.
Sex at this point would be a reality or a fantasy at this point.
Let us know what y'all think.
Let us know what y'all think. CafeConSexo, you can find us on Twitter. So that's Cafe, C-A-F-E, Con, C-O-N, Sexo, S-E-X-O. Tweet us. I was like, go ahead, tweet us. I think the word is tweet. Tweet us. Tweet. Let us know what your realities are. Also, don't forget our question, which is socks. You keep your socks on, you keep them off, and especially in the wintertime, because I know my feet get cold. Like us on Facebook. Pass it around. Like I said, every 2 weeks, we're going to be doing this. We're going to have a new topic. We're going to have old faces, new faces come in. Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Pieces together.
In 2 weeks, we'll see y'all right here Friday mornings with CafeConSexo in Galaei. It's your girl, your host, Nikki Lopez.
Naima Sanchez.
Simo.
I'm sorry, I heard semen.
Miana.
I heard semen. I'm Miana.
Baby, you summertime fine. I let you get on top. I be the underline. I'm trying to get beside you.